Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Vanessa's room, Vanessa still lying in a coma, and as Mildred Julie Jordan came to Vanessa with the needle in her hand. And as she began to prepare Vanessa's arm. How sad for Matt to see like this, and especially Taya to take the fall for threatening Vanessa's life. Seems to me it played out quite well into my plan. And as she injected into her arm and finished. There. Once you awake, that's when the fun begins. And as Janet came in from the back and Jordan turned and saw her. Sounds like I'm just in time. Yes, you are, cause she will wake any given second. Meanwhile, Julian's walking down the hall till someone grabbed him in the closet and sedate him. And as he collapsed to the ground, and the person who did it is revealed to be Harold. Meanwhile, in Gwen's office, Gwen's working on paperwork till Helen came in. And Gwen looked up and saw her. I canceled my date with my husband because of a text you said it's urgent, so what is it? Can you shut the door? And as Helen turned and closed the door and turned and went to where Gwen is and sat down. Why don't you and I get into it right now, because I know for a fact that we're not here for crumpets and tea. Look, I can't stop your marriage to my bird, but look, I know you all still reeling from the 180s siege and I am married and having a baby, but I want to let you know I really care about him. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Wilma came in and saw CJ at the table and went to his table and sat with him. And as he saw her, you look like you could use me. I guess you can say that, but you've been through a lot. Wayne and Linda poisoned my mind into believing that I got pregnant when I wasn't. Stuff happened. Yeah, I kinda get that. Actually, I'm glad you're here, cause I need to tell you something. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment, in Justin's apartment, in Jonah's room, Justin's talking to his son. Don't grow up too fast. And as he got up and went and out of the room and closed the door, just as Maria came in the bathroom and as Justin went to where Maria is. I'm gonna head home. What's the rush? You just got here. There's no rush at all. All I need to do is get home to my husband, which is me, since you and I got married in the first place. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, as Jennifer showing Eddie how to use a low POS. And that's it. Wow, sounds like fun. I don't know if you're sarcastic or not, or you're trying to get under this. I really don't have nothing to do with you. You are really becoming what? Annoying? After 2 hours, surely you've been through worse. Excuse me. And as Eddie turned and head to one of his tables while Jennifer is watching. Meanwhile, at the Preston Rich Manor in Chad's room, Katie and Chad are making love. And as Katie began to see images of Eddie making love to her, which she ignored. And as Chad continued to make love to Katie, till Katie couldn't take the image of Eddie making love to her. I love you, Eddie, which caused Chad to stop, and Katie realized he stopped. What the hell you just said? It was nothing, and as Chad got off her, and as he sat up followed by her. No, nothing wouldn't sound like that. You just said you love your ex-boyfriend, Eddie Valentine, so why the hell would you bring him up if you didn't mean that? Cause I didn't mean that at all. I love you, Chad, and that's the truth. Meanwhile, at the Grand High School in the hallway, Patrick's waiting till Olivia and Joseph came to where he is. And he saw them. Everything's in order. You sure you want to do this? Yeah, I've already called Lucy and Tristan and they're on the plan. You do know what you're risking should this plan fails. Which is why, for those reasons, failure is not an option at all. And as Olivia, Joseph, and Patrick begin walking down the hall. Meanwhile, on the roof, Yolanda, Lucas, Wayne, and Elizabeth are waiting. Till Carl came out on the roof with Will, Rachel, and Aaron, and they saw what's going on. Oh my god, what the hell is going on? This is our boss. I'm sure you three lot know him very well. Start talking now. Oh what, Will? You toss us overboard? Kind of doubt that. You know, it was so easy being charged such large crowds. What is my daughter doing here? Oh, about that. And as Yolanda came to the arm. Such a shame that this has to end. But Even though I'm with this girl on so long, I cannot believe how low you really go. I mean, to use an innocent girl? Really, Wayne? It doesn't really matter because three of you lot can't do anything at all. You know, I have to admit, that was pretty clear with you all. And now it seems you have us exactly where you want. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. And it's called Lucas took out their guns and aim it at Will, Aaron, and Rachel. Well, it's been fun. Well, at least for us. This is where the game ends. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Vanessa's room, Mildred, Willie, Jordan, and Janet are talking while Vanessa is still lying in a coma. By the way, did you take care of Harold is on that? She's waking up. And as they went to where Vanessa is, who slowly opened her eyes. And as she saw two women there. Where am I? Not to worry. My name is Dr. Callahan, and this is my sister Leela. We're here to ensure that you get better. I want to see my husband. And as Jordan got her iPad out and pulled up a picture of somebody else, and then she showed Vanessa the picture. This is the man you are destined to be with. Oh my god. He's kinda cute. Yeah, he is. And the best part is, he's gonna be the man to fulfill your dreams and desires and so much more. I gotta find him, like now. Meanwhile, in the empty patient room, Harold brought in an unconscious Julian from the back. And as he went and placed him on the bed. And as he went and closed the back door, just as the nurse and Linda came in. And as they closed the door, and Harold went to where they are. Good work, Harold. Thanks. Did you bring the necessaries already ahead of you? And as she came and inject Julian with a higher fluid. Once he wakes up, the next part of the plan will begin. Meanwhile, in Gwen's office, Gwen and Helen are talking. Well, I'm really glad to hear that very much, because I really care about you. Really? Because it seemed to me I can't be trusted after what I did. I told you, I had no idea you were working undercover for John. I'd do anything for my dad. Because him and mom are the family I don't want to lose. Which is why I value what I have with my brothers and my sisters. Also, my marriage to a man who loves me dearly. Hell, I couldn't be more happier. I'm sure you can see CJ and I are having a baby. Seriously? Yeah, that's what I said, didn't I? Congratulations to the both of you. Tell me, why did you really come here, Gwen? Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Wilma and CJ are talking. What is it? This is really hard for me. It's whatever it is, I'm here for you. Thank you. Trust me. I won't judge you in any way, I know that. Is it about your marriage to Helen? Is Helen and I doing fine? It took me some time, but I'm not even sure it's true till I noticed something late last summer and I wasn't certain till I told someone like Helen. What exactly are you trying to say to me? That I have never been so much in love with my wife like I am now. Meanwhile, at the obligated apartment in Justin's apartment, Marie and Justin head to the living room. And as they turn and face each other. Look, Justin, it's quite clear how much you care about me. I really admire that. But you'd rather be my brother instead of me, right? Nate and I have been through a lot, so you and I. Look, the only reason why Nate's moving on you because my ex trying to lure me back, thus breaking us up. I know what she did, and I'm still upset that she would sink that low. Too bad it didn't work in the end, because I'm still here with the woman I love. I really want this marriage to work, especially since you and I are gonna have a baby soon. Yeah, speaking of which, I have an appointment with Gwen today. Then we go together. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Eddie came out with 2 entrees, and as he hit to one of his tables and presented to them. Here you go. Who happens to be Tamara and Kevin. This looks good. That's because it is. Is there anything else I can get you to? Can I have a refill on tea? right away. And as Eddie turned and heads to the next booth, where one of his customers is. How's your meal coming out?
It's really good.
And as Eddie heads to the back, to where Jennifer is, who saw him. Now what?
You seem to catch on fast around here. I gotta say, that's quite impressive.
Really? That's rich coming from a person who thinks less of me.
Yeah, I do think less of you. Highly, due to the fact that you're the one who will never get over us.
Are we really doing this right now?
I was trying to apologize to you.
If that was your best claim, then I wouldn't want to see the worst. Besides, if I wanted to press charges against you, I would have done it by now. Meanwhile, at the Preston Rich Manor in Chad's room, Katie and Chad are talking while lying in bed.
You gotta believe me.
So you can be convinced it's the truth?
No, that's what I want. Eddie is my past. He is out of my life once and for all.
Really? Then why would you call his name while we were making love? Unless you were thinking about him all this time, didn't you? Didn't you?
How can you say something like that? Are you really missing? I love you, okay? Convincing yourself that I'm with another man is kind of crazy, don't you think?
All I know is you've been acting dodgy, different ever since he came back in town, and I want to know the truth. Meanwhile, at the Graham High School in the parking lot, a car arrived. And as Lucy and Tristan got out of the car and closed the door, and as they came towards each other, you certain Patrick got—
Yeah, he did. Now, it's time to bring Brian where he belongs.
And as Lucy and Tristan head towards the school. Meanwhile, on the roof of the Graham High School, Carl and Lucas are aiming the guns at Will, Aaron, and Rachel, while Yolanda, Elizabeth, and Wayne are watching. Do you two honestly think you can fool us, especially you?
Seems you know me quite well.
Is that the reason why you sent Brody away?
Oh, sounds to me that his best mate is catching on. Not that it matters.
Huh. You know, we're not gonna let you guys get any deeper the way you are now. What's your game plan with us? That's easy, my friend, to kill all three of you. And once we do that, we're gonna take care of your friend who's undercover back east. Oh, I see. You Lord,
you have no place here at all. By the way, Mom and Dad, thanks for taking me in.
Yeah, about that. How did you know who we are in the first place?
You believe Will over your flesh and blood? Really, Aaron? I don't believe in my daughter at all.
That's because she's not. Miss Olivia, Joseph, and Patrick came on the roof, and they all saw them.
You know nothing. Actually, we know all here.
And as Carl came to where Patrick and Olivia is, you just couldn't help yourself, dude, from heeding my warning, and now your mom's gonna pay for your fatal error. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Vanessa's room, Mildred, Julie, Jordan, and Janet are talking to Vanessa.
All in time, my dear.
How long I was out? And as Jordan put the iPad up.
Quite a while. In fact, I believe I saw Taya in here and she almost killed you.
Taya? Why the hell would she do something like that?
I don't know the details, but you're safe from now.
Really? And how's that?
You're just gonna have to trust us.
And as Jordan hits the door and turned and looked at them.
Seems my plan is working.
And as Jordan went outside and closed the door,
nothing is gonna stop my plan.
Meanwhile, in the empty patient room, Julian's lying unconscious in bed with the nurse tending to him while Harold's looking at the window. Till Linda came to where he is, and he turned and saw her. You really think we can pull this off?
Once Julian wakes, he would yearn to make love to Julian, and then it'll create a ripple effect on the Dawson family as we know it, not to mention the good chumps.
How will he believe me?
He will believe me.
And as Linda and Harold went to where the nurse is.
You see, Beverly here has a way to persuade Julian to do the rest. He's awakening,
and as Beverly saw Julian's eyes opening,
you know what to do.
Excuse us. And as Linda and Harold turned and went, and left the room, and closed the door.
Why don't we head home?
And as Harold and Linda went down the hall. Meanwhile, in Gwen's office, Gwen and Helen are talking.
The reason to why I call you here, because I want you to take the best necessary precaution to your pregnancy, and I have. Not to mention I have Lauren as my go-to doctor for having you or your sister Rachel prying into my marriage. Rachel and I want your baby to be healthy. No, you want my marriage secret to end. Come on, just admit it. Really, Helen? You need to understand this. I am not the bad guy in this. You know what? I don't have time for this. If you excuse me, I'm supposed to be my husband for lunch. And as Helen got up and head to the door and left Gwen's office. Meanwhile, in the hallway, Marie and Justin are walking down, holding hands. Aren't you worried that someone with black tea better? Actually, I'm not too worried at all. You know, it is so nice to have two husbands that make this marriage open. Yeah, about that. And as they stop and turn and face each other. The only thing is, our marriage between us is legal, and yours with my brother Nate isn't. You know, this being here really takes its toll. Only this time, we're gonna have a baby. And as Helen went by them, and Marie and Justin saw, what was that about? Let's get back to us. I am so lucky that that baby survived in the midst of the plane crash. You know, I'm gonna find who. Oh, come on. We both know it's Wayne and Linda. Who's gonna pay? Ah, yes, Maria. And as Wayne came to the arm. And I'm assuming your husband, Justin. Now, if you two follow me, we'll get the status on the unborn baby. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Wilma and CJ are talking. You know, I've never loved a woman like her. Hey, it's quite clear you and her were meant to be together. I'm sorry for doubting you two's relationship. Dude, I don't give a damn about the age. Helen and I, we're each other's soulmate. We're in game. We're whatever people want to call it. Yeah, I used to feel the same way about Julian, but look who we are. But I'm not comparing to what you two have. If you really love her like you say, you should stay with her. That's why I'm looking forward to becoming a dad. What? Yeah, Helen's pregnant. That's good news. I am truly happy for you two. And as CJ's iPhone beeps and he got it and saw the text from Helen. Speaking of which, I gotta go meet her. Hey, everything's gonna work out. Thank you. And as CJ got his stuff and went and left the pub. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Jennifer's finished pouring a cup of coffee to Tamara. Thank you, Jennifer. No problem. And as Eddie came to where they are and present their checkbook to them. Whenever you two are ready. Actually, we're ready right now. And as Kevin took out his wallet and gave Eddie $100. Dude, that was clearly the best chicken wrap I've ever had. Thank you. No problem. And as Eddie turned and head to the next table and began clearing it. And as Jennifer also went to where Eddie is, who turned and saw him. What now? What's your story? I have my own reason. Meanwhile, at the Preston Rich Manor in Chad's room, Katie and Chad are lying in bed talking. What do you want me to say? You know what? It really makes me wonder. Wonder about what? Do you still have feelings for him? Really? After all you and I have, just answer the damn question already. Do you still love the guy or not? Why should I? It's a simple question. And by you not answering with another question really makes me say, alright. Alright what? It's true. Can you just tell me already? I still have feelings for Eddie. Meanwhile, on the Graham High School on the roof, Rachel, Erin, Will, Yolanda, Elizabeth, Wayne, Olivia, Patrick, and Joseph are talking, while Lucas continues to aim his gun at Will, Rachel, and Erin. What do you mean by that? You son of a bitch! And as Patrick head towards Carl, but Joseph ran and blocked him. Oi, calm down. Don't let him get to you. You leave my mom out of this. What is he talking about? Me. I'm the trump card. You see, when I was born, the test confirmed that you and Erin are my mom and dad, but I'm afraid Erin was a minor at the time. According to the state of California, that's a big no-no. You think your black male is gonna allow you to succeed? Are you blind, or do you need a clue here? And as officers came aboard, drop your weapons, both of you, now! And as Carl and Lucas dropped their weapons. And as Carl looked at Patrick and Olivia. You two did this, didn't you? Wrong, that would be us. And as Lucy and Tristan came on the roof, and they all saw him. Lucy and I have been doing some digging around, and it seems we hit the mother of all jackpot. If you're planning to arrest someone today, I got a suggestion. It should be 3's 3 lot right here, and it should land a point to Erin, Rachel, and Will. And as I reveal the reason to why, I'm afraid it'll be all over for them.